I have struggled to make talk videos in recent times. You don't know that because I haven't posted them on my YouTube channel. Like, despite the fact that I like rambling and talking and just shooting the shit with other people, I kind of struggle to share my opinions, both when I'm talking to someone and also, to some extent, when I try to make it turn it into a video. Like, there have been times where I have attempted to make my thoughts and opinions into a video, but at most I have ended up with scripts with scripts and audio files on my computer that basically act as diary entries. And it's also kind of a lot of work too. Like, the scripts take like a lot of time. I have to think about what the fuck I'm gonna say, and also the fact and that's too much work. If I just want to shit out a video where I ramble and I talk about the state of my life. However, if I just go off the cuff and I'm just talking to myself, I lose track. I lose my train of thought, and I stutter and I stammer and I shit my pants. Maybe not that last one, but I certainly stammer and I lose stuff. Wind. Like, see, there it is again. There I go again. There it is again. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm making this video as like a sort of goodbye thing, I'm tempted to say like a less dramatic suicide note, but like significantly less dramatic than that. Cause like, suicide note implies that you're fucking dead and you're dying and you're dead and you're hanging from the ceiling or something like that. No, I'm just sort of being like, I'm at the point where like used to the internet was sort of like this like funny shithole that I would like spend my time watching stupid videos, like stupid, like I'm like old, like I'm sort of like not like super old, like 90s forum old, but like early 2000s stick figure YouTube poop compilation creepypasta shit era, I've been on the internet for decades now. Like 2 entire decades, 20 years of my life has been spent at least somewhat on like a computer or a tablet of sorts. And of course, once you spend that much amount of time with anything, you start to lose the initial sparkle of it, It's like, yeah, it starts off as like funny, stupid shit posts and whatnot, but at some point of all that time staring into the abyss, throwing rocks into it, it starts to stare back. It might not throw rocks back at you, but it might not throw rocks back at you, per se, but it certainly does something. Because, like, now, my YouTube recommended used to be, like, a bunch of gaming videos, game reviews, gameplay clips, maybe some memes. But now it's, like, going into, like, political commentary and, like, this guy's a fucking moron, this guy diddles kids. Several entire fandoms are full of degenerates and stupid assholes. And there are points where I would corroborate that. Yeah, I have been in fandoms that are full of stupid assholes and degenerates. Mainly stupid assholes. And I at one point was myself a stupid asshole. I may be stupid right now, but at least I'm trying not to be an asshole. You know. It's fucking hot in here. How is it hot in here? It's 3 in the morning. It is almost 4 in the morning, and it is hot as a fucking. It's like a fucking sauna in here. A sauna. And go into the sauna and use a beer can to cover your pee-pee. But I have. Sorry. But the bottom line is that I have some scars, you know? Like I have some issues. Like, I have gotten to the point where being on the internet has started to adversely affect my mood. You know, going all beyond of like all the videos talking about gaming is dead. All of your favorite franchises have been co-opted by either greedy fat cats that have no eye for, or have either been turned into corporate slop or have been co-opted by woke cuck liberal baby bitches soy drinkers that believe in pronouns. And of course the entire fucking crowd of stupid dumbass right-wing assholes that complain about that like constantly shit stuff out of their ass. And it's like not only because of that, also because of like, I can't fucking play certain games. I can't play. It's getting to the point where I can't even say anything good about certain games. Like, I used to get shit on. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I blocked one of my friends on Discord because, like, I wasn't, like, necessarily diehard defending COD Vanguard, but I played it, and, like, it was like, sort of fun. It was, like, it was, like, a lot better than it was, like, better than I was expecting it to be. Granted, it was still kind of dog water. I'm not going to deny that much. But in the way where, like, you can sort of pretend that, like, the dog water isn't there. You know, like, it's like, man, it's cool running around and shooting people in this World War II game? Question mark? You know, like, I tried to say that much. I probably didn't. They're like, and like, people would like, why are you still fucking playing it? It's basically just Warzone. My dick hurts, even though I'm making completely valid points. Strawman, I am very mature, can you tell? But, and it's like, it was that kind of sentiment where, like, if something has been, like, decreed as like the punching bag of the season, you can't fucking say anything nice about it. Like, I may be misremembering something, but used to, when people talked about games, they would talk about, you know, good and bad stuff about it. Like, yeah, this stuff, like, this kind of weighs it down, but there's, like, a lot of good qualities about it. Or, this game's really good, except for that one part that no one wants to talk about. You know, nowadays, it's like, nowadays a game comes out, and it's like a fucking rat race. Like, it's a fucking race to, like, see who can make the most, who can just basically just make shit up about games at some point. Make shit up about games that have been deemed bad. Like, it's happened multiple times in multiple different ways. Last of Us 2, I didn't even want to fucking play that game. I didn't even want to think about The Last of Us 2 because of how fucking absolutely dog shit the discussion around that game was. And the same thing happened with fucking Hogwarts Legacy, where, like, you had literal actual harassment campaigns going on. People made fucking websites to, like, track people down so they could, like, bully them for playing the fucking Harry Potter wizard game. It's gotten to that point. we are at the point where you can't just play a video game. No. Playing a video game is like is now like a political statement of sorts. Where like because you playing this game, no matter whatever your reasons, that's a statement of your personal character. You're contributing to the problem you're contributing to the problem if you like playing Far Cry 6 or Call of Duty Vanguard. You're a transphobe for wanting to play for liking Harry Potter. You're a stupid lesbian hamburger meat eater if you like Last of Us 2. All that fucking shit. And it's like I just want to fucking play video games and like make fun of bad video games that I don't like playing. Like, since when has that like become? Since when did? This is a completely rhetorical question. Like, when did like this shit just like fucking happen? Okay, like, why have we gotten to the point? Why have we gotten to the point where you can't just like play a game and like that's just something and it's just a game you like playing and whatnot. No, suddenly now games have become like a marker or a definition of who you are. Like, is it true that like what kind of games you like playing is somewhat indicative of the kind of person you are? Sure. You know, we all have our own tastes and this and that, you know. I like eating apples, you like eating oranges. There's some fucking freaks out there that just like eating raw lemons. But it's like mostly just like movies and video games. And like, of course, the nerd culture. And of course, nerd culture, there have always been like those types that are like, constantly defend and shit on things because like they care a lot about these franchises and products. But like, now we're into the age of grifters now, okay? We're into the age of grifters. We're like you have to fucking sift through the fucking sludge mines. You have to fucking look through the troughs to see to find like actual like good opinions, actual good videos about what people actually think, or just some guy shitting out of his ass so he can like peddle a bunch of conspiracy bullshit to like a bunch of right-wing incels or whatever for money. Like we're to that point. We are also to that point where we have grifters calling other people grifters. Like I'm subscribed to this guy, okay? And you can't like passively, and also you can't. There's just like no way to passively enjoy things anymore. You like play Darktide or what? You like watch a guy and suddenly you're getting like, and at some point you're going to get like. You play a game or you watch a guy and at some point you're gonna get videos about how this game is like the worst piece of shit ever, or this guy is a fucking scumbag and he should be lynched, he should be hung in the streets. And it's like, what's your fucking problem, dude? Like, yeah, my game has problems, but it's still fun, you know? Or like, yeah, that guy, like, has, like, too many sponsors or whatever, but he's still enjoyable to watch. I was like, I saw one guy, okay? I watched one guy, and I saw another guy. I watch the Act Man, okay? And every now and again, there's, like, these group of people that, like, sort of fucking, that, like, I've deemed them, they're like a hate squad. Like a kill team, like a kill squad, like laser focused on the fucking Act Man. But instead of like focusing on how they're going to kill this bastard, it's more so like complaining about Twitter beef or something. You know, complaining about like some off the cuff. Like has the Act Man made like bad videos? Yeah, I'll give you that much. We're human. Who isn't? Okay? Who isn't human? Okay? Every piece of content on the internet, at least up until like 2020, has been and will continue to be made by people. And like, you're gonna fuck up at some point. Okay? I'll give them that. That Payday, I haven't watched the arena shooter video because I don't care. Because I didn't care at the time. But I've been told that he is wrong, and he still is wrong about arena shooters. That Payday 3 video did not age well. It did not in the slightest. But he has since, like, owned up to it. And, like, still these people are like, oh, he's a grifter. He's, like, fucking sucking his own dick and farting up his ass. Or whatever. And it's like, and like one time, like, remember that fucking Starfield video? He got into beef with, like, the fucking bald pronouns man, heel versus babyface. It was like, and it's like, you got all these people, like, saying, you know, and, like, Actman showed, like, DMs to, like, I guess, like, Actman showed the DMs, because I don't know the full details, because I don't care, and that's what I do when I don't care. I don't pay attention. And, like, these people just look at us like, this scumbag grifter, grifter man, has leaked DMs, as if countless other people haven't done that before. Okay? You ever see all those, this person exposed for being a bastard? You see all the leaked DMs and the leaked calls that are fucking indicting them and all that stuff. You don't seem to give a shit about those, but when it happens to the fucking group of people that you happen to like, that you happen to be buddy with, suddenly it's a problem. Okay? Who gives a shit? Really? Okay? There's like a certain point, and it's like you're saying, oh, this is leaked DMs. This is like, you're acting like he, like released like dark secrets, like Mahler and heel babyface come forward, talk to Actman about their combined trauma of being conjoined twins with syphilis. You know, you're acting like that's happening instead of like you know, a couple of dudes arguing, and instead of like just like 3 dudes arguing about some stupid fucking video. And like all this fucking, and there's this one guy who's like spent his entire YouTube career to like basically just making multi-hour-long videos as to why the lead writer of Bethesda is a stupid bitch. He made a fucking big stink about how all this fucking stupid bullshit. And it was 30 minutes long. And it's like, I commented on the video. I don't remember what exactly I commented, but like, buddy, okay? There's like, you are making a significantly bigger fuss about it than you should. You are making, okay? All this fucking entire thing spurred on because like, Actman made like a jab at the funny bald British man yelling about pronouns. You know, fucking pronouns, fucking gender ambiguity. You know, that fucking guy. That's what caused all this. And I wouldn't have known otherwise, because I don't spend my time on Twitter. I mean, I do, but like, it is a significantly different purpose that I use my. It's a significantly different purpose than what other people use Twitter for. It's a very hyper-focused, specific, like, version of, very specific purpose of Twitter. And somehow, the bullshit that happens on that site still seeps into my feed. I've tried my best. Like, literally, that fucking, both Twitter and, like, Blue Sky and whatnot, fucking everyone. No one can shut the fuck up about Elon Musk. It's like, he's a fascist. He's more fascist than Donald Trump, who's super duper fascist. Like, shut the fuck up. Oh no, this billionaire, he's an insecure bitch. Oh, He's an insecure loser with too much money. Ooh, he's in Congress now. Ooh. Like, I don't fucking care. I don't want to hear about politics, okay? Fucking all this stuff, okay? Like, here's what I hate. All these fucking political problems, they fucking come to me, and like, it's all people like yelling and moaning and pissing, like, trying to make it my problem. Like, yes, the fucking, the bloodbath going on in the Middle East is somehow, the bloodbath going on in the Middle East, or in Russia, or in some fucking Slavic region of bumfuck nowhere. That's my problem, you know? Oh, I still have to contend with, like, my autism and my anxiety and my anger issues. I still have to take fistfuls of medication. I still have yet to get a job. I'm still living with my fucking dad. I'm still living with my fucking dad because I've yet to get off of my fucking fat ass to do anything. The economy... And everyone... And every instance that me and Dad have tried to get me a job, fate has seemed to has come to get me. Where, like, it would rain or snow every time that I wanted to go out for a walk, or my fucking $600 electrical assist tricycle fucking broke down. But no, another country's problems are mine, okay? I should sacrifice myself so that I can, like, help the Palestinians or the Israelis or whatever. They're fucked. What's going over there is fucked up, okay? I'll give you that much. But, like, why are you telling me about this? Why do so many people care about this? Why do so many people care about this? You see what's... And that's another thing. The internet has just sort of conditioned me to, like, just basically just say the most outrageous shit. Because, like, literally what I just said, why do people care about all these people being massacred in wars and whatnot? Like, you see what that's happening to me? I'm racist now. I'm racist against Chinese. I'm racist against China because of fucking Tencent. Because of what they're doing to, like, because of their fucking, the dark arts of the Tencent company. And all that. And all the fucking bullshit that's going on with, like, the Disney movies and whatnot. I'm racist against China. I don't want to be racist. Do you know how smelly racist people are? Do you know how fucking miserable of a person you have to be how miserable of a person racist people are? No, we're not talking about, like, you know, we're not talking about, like, old people from, like, the 60s or whatever that old people from the 60s or whatever that were born before the invention of civil rights. No, we're talking about fucking skinheads, hate groups, all that fucking stuff, okay? Fucking actual racists who have made it their entire personality to just fucking hate to fucking hate minorities. You know how fucking, like, horrible of a life that is? I don't want that to happen to me, okay? I do not want that to happen to me. I just want to fucking enjoy myself. And it's getting significantly harder to do that in today's climate. Like, the world... Like, if you listen to everything that the internet is going on, about, you'd think the fucking world's ending. Okay? We're in a recession, the tariffs are gonna double the price of fucking everything. Several countries are at war. The collapse of civilization as we know it is happening. Our entertainment is shit. Our entertainment is shit. Our economy is shit. Our lives are shit. We are shit. The planet is shit. The universe is shit. Everything is shit. Nothing matters. There's no God. You should just shrivel up and die at this point. Like, that's the impression that I'm getting at some point. That I'm getting at points. Okay? Like, there's no point to anything. Like, there's no point to anything. Why are we even doing anything? And I rebut you with this. If there's no point to anything, why am I still here? Why am I still listening to you? Huh? All you've done is bring down my mood. All you've done is bring down my mood with nothing but bad news. Bad juju. Okay? You keep going on and on about all these wars, all these corporate dramas, all these fucking random beefs between YouTubers. Okay? You spit out nothing but negativity. And it's ruining my mood. I can't properly enjoy things anymore. Or at least it feels like it. So you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm getting off of the internet. I am clearing my YouTube history, and I'm getting a job. Okay? It's gonna be hard, of course, because I don't have a car, I don't have anything. But the place I did apply for a job for, it is roughly within walking distance. So, I'm gonna do that. Last week I applied for a job, and I'm still waiting for them to call me back. I have yet to hear back. Of course, my sleep schedule is kind of a wreck. I'm recording this at 4 in the morning, 4:03. But I have been awake since 10 o'clock. So that's like 5 hours, and I'm awake for like roughly 12, so that should land me at like 11. Maybe if I push it at like 10. Maybe if I push it, it's gonna be like 11 or 12 or something. But like, either way, it's getting better, I think. But you know, yeah. On another lighter note, YouTube has kind of decided to fuck me, because now YouTube is like, give us your ID, because give us your ID, otherwise you can't link shit, you can't put links in your description, and you can't pin comments anymore. Okay, I'm not gonna do that, so I'm just not gonna use YouTube anymore. I'm not gonna upload shit to YouTube. How about that, huh? You seem so desperate. I said this again, I'm gonna say it again. Fuck you, YouTube. Okay? Fuck you in particular. Okay? Everyone keeps fucking talking about like, oh, the new. Everyone keeps fucking talking about like the new stupid YouTube change, but YouTube in recent years has been fucking desperate to make me hate it. Okay? There's the fucking ongoing war with YouTube. There's the ongoing effort for YouTube to show me the most god awful, annoying ass possible, and it removed the dislikes. It keeps thinking. It keeps trying to, polarize me or whatever. I routinely have to clear out my YouTube watch history because I watch one video and suddenly the works are now gunked up with like similar other videos that I'm not very interested in. So, and now this. Now you're basically asking me to show you my personal identification so that I can have the basic channel so I can have the privileges that I've had before for years, but you've just decided to arbitrarily remove them from you. Okay? I'm not gonna give you my ID, because you're gonna sell that shit. You're saying like, oh, we're doing it for like, we're doing it because like of security purposes. No, you're not. You're doing it so you can sell my data. Okay? I'm gonna take a picture of my fucking driver's license, and you're gonna plaster that, and you're gonna fucking sell it to data brokers. They're gonna be like, this guy lives in bumfuck Tennessee. Better advertise wheat. Better advertise hay bales to him. I'm not gonna fucking let you do that. Okay? Fucking several other browsers have like stolen my data already. You're not gonna steal. I'm not willingly going to depart with my data. You can do it. Okay? I've let you do it without my knowing for far too long. I'm not going to willingly give up my information, okay? You can go fuck yourself. Okay? And that's the thing. The internet itself has seems to have gotten worse. Okay? Not only in the people who use it, but how it's structured. I almost, going back to the Actman shit, there was a guy who made an entire 30-minute fucking video about some offhanded tweet that the Actman made about Assassin's Creed. About the new Assassin's Creed game. Assassin's Creed Shadows, the one with the black person in it. I don't give a shit. Not that there's a black person in feudal Japan, no. I just don't give a shit about Assassin's Creed. I'll point and laugh at Ubisoft going bankrupt and all that, but I don't fucking care. I don't. The last time I cared about, Assassin's Creed was, Black Flag, and the last time I, bought a Ubisoft game, it was the Far Cry games. Far Cry 2 and Far Cry 6. Okay? The only reason I got Far Cry 6 was because I could play it with my buddy, and it was on sale for $15. Okay? What I do when I don't... So I didn't pay attention to it. I don't pay attention to Assassin's Creed, and somehow it's found its way crawling back into my feed, pathetically. Looking at me with those fucking decrepit, dirty eyes of its. And some black sludge comes, pouring out of its mouth, as if it's regurgitating right at my feet. Okay? That video talking about that one tweet, that's the sludge. Okay? That is the sludge. You are making mountains out of a molehill, okay? Mountains out of molehills. Okay? Alright? You're fucking saying you're so hell-bent. You're so hell-bent on portraying this one guy as the biggest piece of shit to ever hit YouTube, that you're bending over backwards, saying that he's bending over backwards, fucking throwing a temper tantrum over an offhanded tweet. Okay? Not even discussing, not even going on about not even going on about the fact that it's just not even going on about the fact how Twitter seems engineered to make people lose at least 10 IQ points and make everything they say slightly more inflammatory than usual. It's just an offhanded tweet, okay? It's just a thing he said, okay? You're gonna fucking ask me. So it's some dude, some guy is saying oh, that Assassin's Creed game from Japan. Are people still racist about that? You know, some slight joke about it, okay? You know, it was either a joke or an offhanded comment. I'm not going to go back to watch that video or look for the tweet because I don't care, okay? If you're in there asking me for evidence, first of all, this is a low effort video, okay? Secondly, I don't care. Secondly, I don't care about this drama, so I'm not going to go back to verify it. Okay? I'm sorry, but that's the case. Thirdly, the purpose of this video is not to dissect a video like a fucking frog, okay? I tried to do that once. That's not, it didn't. No, it did not. Finger wag. Okay. Alright. And like furthermore, and like that's another thing, like videos have just gotten so fucking long all of a sudden. Like, used to, like, I see videos talking about, like, there are still videos that talk about, like, single tweets that are, like, range from, like, a minute to, like, 5 minutes at most. And now, I seem to have gotten myself into the sector that, into a place where there are dudes making fucking 30-minute long videos because of, like, a singular tweet that some guy made. And, like, they fucking go on about, and it's like, and furthermore, and then, of course, there's, like, the other video that I did try to dissect, this fucking Adam something Warhammer video, because, like, I tried to do it. I wanted to do it. You wanna know why? Because all the fucking videos were too goddamn long, okay? Most of them, there's, like, one video that is, like, normal, but most of them were basically just stream VODs, okay? Most of them were stream VODs going upwards into the fucking 2 hours. And it's just nothing but it's nothing but just a guy talking. And there's another video where it's like multiple people talking. Almost like what feels like 10 people talking over each other about this fucking one video. Like, I wanted to make a more bite-sized video that's, like, smaller and easier to watch, but by the time that I started work on it, it was 3 months ago. And furthermore, from what I've seen, it barely made a splash in the 40k fandom. Okay? Like, I only saw that video 3 months ago. If it was such a fucking big deal, then how come I didn't see anything about it? Like, you would think that, like, you know, like, of course, there's you get the occasional fucking dude that's, like, that comes in every few years, where it's like, 40k is bad and you're bad for liking it, or something. Ooh, I'm tired. Oh, God. I'm tired and I'm hot. How is this fucking possible? But, like, still, no one cares. Like, the first time I saw this happen, it was like one video. It was a one video made by one guy, as far as I know. It was about a Twitter thread. And that was it. That was the singular video. Then this Adam something video came around, and, like, this Adam something video came up, and, like, barely anyone talked about it. And the few who did were, like, basically similar types of people. Like, if not just, like, guys who just like talking a lot, then, like, certainly guys who are equally political, okay? Like, you got fucking Arch. I'm not gonna go into detail with Arch. You can watch this fucking video if you want to. Don't hit me with like, oh, it was 5 years ago. He was like 20 or 30 years old when like that video. It was like 20 or 30 years old when that video came out. Okay? Alright? He is now like what? He's definitely like at least he's 10 years older. You think he changed his opinions? You think opinions that drastic can just fucking like leave a person in a decade? Can just leave a person at all? Like, I know a lot can happen in a decade, but fucking A. But my thing still stands, okay? My point still stands, okay? There are entire communities and groups that specialize in, like, being hateful people. I know my dad is, like, a conservative mechanical guy, because that, like, he's, like, political, he's, like, right-wing in it enough to, like, sort of buy into, like, that anti-woke stuff. Fucking Hitler, Adolf Hitler, you know, the guy that you fucking people keep, like, comparing Donald Trump to, okay? Hitler fucking killed himself before he changed his mind. Do you get what I'm saying? Hitler painted his fucking little hidey hole with his fucking brains and his jaw broken to pieces before he even considered like signing a peace treaty with the Allies. Okay? I heard from someone that like your opinions that like once you hit like 45 your opinions lock in, okay? You cannot be negotiated with, you cannot be contested, your mind cannot be changed. The way that you think when you are 45, that becomes how you think for the rest of your life. And he's kind of right. Although Arch is probably not 45 anymore, he's definitely still... I'm not surprised that like he became like one of those anti-woke grifter stream vid bitches. And of course, I don't know if I'm gonna edit this, okay? I may just like shit this out. I may just like put fucking gameplay footage of like my ass getting eaten on Havoc or something in Darktide. Or I might put Helldivers, because like people actually... Or I might put Helldivers or Space Marine 2, because people actually give a shit about those games. I want justice. Justice for Darktide. Justice for Darktide. If my impact on this internet is going to be anything, I want justice for Darktide. Anyway. Long pauses. I don't know if I'm gonna go in. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna edit this, but if I don't edit it, I'm really sorry about all the pauses. I'm thinking. I'm a very thoughtful man. I've been sort of saying a lot of things, been going all over the place, but like the main crux is that I'm tired. Okay? Both right now in the terms that I should probably go to sleep, but also in the fact that like I'm tired of constantly doing this fucking rigmarole. Like this whole charade of going on, of like just going in and out, just like fucking hearing all of these, just like seeing these games come out, and like them reaching like getting these like horrible fucking, these like, and these games like gaining like discussion that is like borderline like a cognito hazard with how fucking horrible and stupid they can get. Like, before the game even fucking comes out. And then it gets worse when the game does come out. Or the game's just straight up shit, and I was excited for it, and that's my fucking day ruined. I'm tired of, like, hearing about all of these tragedies and these cataclysms that have happened, will happen, that have happened, are happening, and will happen in the future. I'm tired of hearing about these fucking shitheads that are like fucking assholes. I'm tired of hearing about fucking Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, all these fucking popular punching bags. I don't want to hear another thing about fucking Donald Trump anymore. I'm sick of hearing about that old person, okay? I'm sick of hearing about that fucker. And frankly, I'm just tired of just being an unemployed dumbass. Like, I have not, like, the reason why I care so much about video games and movies and this and that is because I don't have any fucking anything else to do. Okay? I've been meaning to do things. I have plans to do things. I have many things that I want to do in my lifetime. But like, I never did get the chance to do anything. Like, well, I mean, I have, but, like, I never really took it. Like, I haven't really done anything in the past 3 years since I graduated from high school. And because of that, I don't have anything else to do but to scroll the internet and play video games. And lo and behold, and like I said before, it ruins my mood. It's like a fucking feedback loop. I hear all about all this horrible shit that's going on in America and all that, and all the stuff happening in the world, and and everything. And it sort of just demoralizes me. Where, like, I don't want to fucking interact with any of these things. I don't want to go out into the world and interact with these fucking shithead companies that, like, want to, like, drain me of my money and turn my soul and melt my soul into money like a sorcerer's stone. You know? You know, I hear all this horrible shit that's happening in and out of the video, in and out of the internet, and, like, it just sort of, like, just sucks all of my enthusiasm away, and it just makes me want to stay home and just use the internet more. Literally, you know, like those fucking I'm 14 and this is deep, like, Facebook commentary, social commentary pics about, like, people using their phones. That's kind of like that. I'm kind of to that point. But, like, instead of, like Pokemon or a Twitter, like a Pokemon Go to the polls fucking taking over my soul, it's more so like I'm hearing about all these stories of, like, it's more so like I'm hearing about how the world's going to collapse, going to fall apart any day now. The world's gonna end. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die of a heat stroke because of global warming, and the president's gonna send out kill squads to exterminate all the gay people in the country. Oh no. I'm hearing about all that fucking shit, and I'm like, well, I don't want to go outside anymore. And then I don't. And I stay inside, and I keep using my phone, and I keep hearing about this horrible shit. And on it goes for 3 years. Suddenly I'm fucking disappointed. It feels like my health's going to shit. I have to constantly get blood work because I keep fucking forgetting to, like, exercise or anything. And I've reached my limit of sorts. Like, I'm tired. I am a tired man. So, like I said, I'm going to make... This is going to be my last video, in a way. I don't know if... Like, at least to my knowledge. I might come back, I might make like a little funny, goofy, gaffy bullshit thing. But beyond, after this video, I'll try to spend less time on the internet. Like, I'll still talk to my friends that I've made over the internet, and I'll still work on something, probably still share things, still, play video games when I get the chance, but, like, I'm going to be more proactive in my life. I'm going to get a handle on my life, and I'm going to become a man of sorts, okay? Like, not like the fucking stupid woke man, not like the fucking stupid, the fucking cartoonish marble statue man that these fucking right-wing anti-woke types fucking talk about. Like, fucking super big muscling, bulging muscles, and like hates women and makes a bajillion dollars. No, I'm gonna become a fucking man, in the sense that I'm actually going to do things beyond just sitting in front of a computer all day. I'm going to go out there and live a life worth living. God damn it. Yeah, you could, yeah, definitely like a quick video. Just a quick video. But, you know, it's funny. I know I was like talking about all these fucking stream VOD shits, about like how they're fucking too long, but like, I might just post it. It's gonna be an hour long, and I'm sorry, but like, this is very personal. This is very personal shit to me, and like, it matters a lot. Like, not just to me. I'm sure other people, not just to me. I'm sure other people are out there who feel the same way. Probably not the exact same way, but they share my grievances. They've spent too much time in front of the computer. They're tired of the internet dictating their lives and how they think, and they're tired of not having a job, or they're tired of hearing about all this crazy shit happening in the world. You know, it's funny. People always talk about the consumer. You know, those fucking memes. You know, the fucking memes that are like soy jacks with like super big mouths that like have like that constantly just like consume media. Well, the thing about the consumer is that in most of the pictures that they're depicted in, they're happy. Like, they look like they're having a great time. Meanwhile, I'm here, a fat, jaded piece of shit that wants to be as happy, and at some points does get as happy, but I'm immediately brought down by all the truth, the horrid truth of the world. It's no surprise that people are like talking about escaping from the world, viewing media as an escape from the world. It's like, we have to go somewhere. Like, this, like, at some point it becomes too much. And it's too much for me. If you've watched all of this, and if you watched all of this, then thank you for sticking. Especially if it's the unedited hour-long mess that it is right now. But I appreciate you staying with me. With you staying a while and listening to me ramble. And as as much as I fucking go on about what's going on about the internet, I will miss it to some extent because like it's not just like a shithole that's like full of nothing but assholes. It's given me like a lot of things. It's given me the chance to talk to people, that given me the chance to find just like all kinds of videos and content creators that I really like watching. It's let me befriend people that I otherwise would never have known existed. It's given me like ease of access to all sorts of media and whatnot that I otherwise would barely have the capability of getting. And it's given me the opportunity to share my views and my creative efforts with other people across the internet. But there comes a point where I have to leave. There's a world outside of the computer, and I think it's about time that I go out and live inside it. Thanks for thanks for watching, and thank you for sticking by. But if you're not there's a very good chance that this is going to be the last time you see me. Stay safe out there, people.